when I'm busy promoting all that shit and posting that shit and working for this and working towards that, sometimes like with my fan base, and bro got the same type of fan. Like we come from the streets, so we got that fan base. They try to dumb the music down, and that shit take away from it. They feel like, damn, bro, you ain't got nothing to talk about no more because you got all this shit going on, or the shit you talking about, it ain't real. Like, it ain't real, or I don't want to hear it. So it kind of make me feel like, damn, bro, can I not be no businessman? You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
because motherfuckers take that shit the wrong way.
Let's level up. Let's take this broad. Obviously, for everybody who's listening that listens to hip hop and the culture and understands what we're talking about the streets fucking with you, right? When the streets fuck with you. But the reality is, this is a global issue. The number one issue in American pop culture is we are obsessed, not just urban black hip hop culture, America. We build Britney up,
then tore down,
and we tear Britney back. You know why? Because we really love when Britney's back, bitch. We love the 1, 2, 3. This country is obsessed with 1, 2, 3.
With that comeback
story. We will pick you up.
They love you, hate you.
We're gonna tear your ass down, and then Rocky Balboa's come back. They want it. That is what we are obsessed with. Build up, tear down, come back.
They like when they count you out.
And so, to your point, and in sub-communities, gender, race, religions, immigrants from different countries, they've got their own nuances. Right? Whether it's Jewish or Muslim or black or white or India or from Pakistan, like they got their own little nuances. And then even within it, Detroit's different than the six wards different. South side Atlanta, there's nuance shit. Memphis, right? Harlem's different. Like it's all these little nuances. This goes back to the number one thing I think about every day of my life. If you're authentic to yourself, not chasing every fucking thing, and you can fucking do this, then you can fucking win. The problem is, most people can't tune out the noise because they fucking want to hear the accolades. The reason people struggle with people's judgment on the negative is because they get high on the positive.
Right.
The reason my shit's
so real. You get 1,000 love comments, the 2 haters. You
nigga be looking at that shit like,
I said something
back on me.
For real though.
Fellas,
You right.
on some real shit. You guys know this.
You right.
I post and I get a lot of love because of the way I rolled. And when I tell you those 9,000 goat emojis that come in comments, I can't hear them. I don't think I'm special.
For
real
sure.
talk. I'm aware I got stuff.
Right.
We all got stuff.
Yeah.
Right? But because I don't let them gas me, they can't tear me. See, but like, so what I'm really saying, right, is I don't care about how they feel about that shit. I look at like the whole dynamic of that shit. Like, damn, this shit kind of throwing motherfuckers off from the music side. I get it.
However, the part that I do got a problem with, like, well, what you said just resonated with me for so much because of the sense I got. I can have a conversation about anything, and I lightweight be kind of like care. I do care what motherfucker how people feel about that part. Like damn, because not with being a rapper nowadays, you can't have too much sense, and the shit it's just dumb shit, just garbage shit. You know what I'm saying? Like 100. I can't sit down and have a conversation about something that none of my listeners or followers have absolutely no type of understanding of.
And meanwhile, the number one way for you to enjoy the next 70 years of your life is having as many of those different conversations in real life as humanly possible.
Yeah.
You know, back to just because I just thought about him today, maybe subconsciously because Dave, you're going to be here. Nipsey. Was Nipsey because of who he was having combos with.
Right.
That's every one of our challenges. Everybody who's in this stream right now, everyone who's going to be listening over the next 5 years to somebody's listening to this podcast right now in 2028. And I promise you, her number one challenge is not expanding her world enough.
Right.
Worrying about the judgment of people when you walk into new environments. Like, right? Street kid from Detroit, you should go to the fucking US Open tennis tournament.
Right.
And get some different flavor. Like, it's the game.
You deserve it.
Because then the other thing is, and this is what I believe was foundational for a lot of us. When you grow up in adversity, it's the foundation of your success. you already know what losing tastes like. You're not scared of it.
Yeah.
And you're crafty.
Yeah.
Like that's just real talk. When you grow up in a jungle, you know there's animals around the corner.
Absolutely.
You grow up in a zoo, you don't. And so, you know, it was funny. I grew up in a way where I thought all those kids that had so much were so lucky. Now at 48, being grown, I feel bad for the kids that are growing up with too much.
Right. Absolutely.
They're just not prepared.
I got cousins like that.
That's
You
real.
see it. We all know it. And all, you know, we're all to different levels of our careers. We all of us already at this point have been around very successful people.
Right.
And you see it. And, you know, honestly, no bullshit. And I know, well, I say this a lot. So, and I know a lot of people don't fuck with it. They're like, fuck you, Gary, that's stupid. But I'm telling you, kids that have much, I feel worse for than kids that don't. On real shit.
Yeah.
On some real, how do I feel their makeup is in their soul? I think for the parents that are watching right now,
For sure.
thank God that, but you got to watch it careful because you got to build them.
I go through. Yo, it's like my pops. He never just gave nothing. Like we always had to do something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I think about that with my own. It's like, damn, I give because I'm getting it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know what I'm doing to them in the long run by just giving. Like, you know what I mean? But I got daughters. That shit is hard. They be got me wrapped around their finger.
Well, yeah, there's that. Plus,
It's hard. I feel like if I had a boy, I might be like, nah. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And the other thing
Go do
that's
some push-ups. Go in the
I'm
room.
like
Like, you know what I'm
that
saying?
with my
Take care of your
son, but I'm way tougher on my son. I ain't tough at all with my little girl.
girls
I
be
do
tough.
try not to spoil them though, like real shit. And they got everything they want, but it's a lot of shit that they don't got. And I do
good.
try to
Stalk
make them
them.
wait for that
Smart.
shit, and I try to make
Smart.
them work for that shit. You know
how old's
what I'm
your son?
saying? My son's 7, my daughter 8.
Yeah, he gonna be like, you know who my dad is?
And I don't let, bro. It's a lot of shit that I don't allow them to see and look and just, you know, it's a lot of shit they don't know.
And you're lucky,
Yep.
8, 7.
You know what I mean?
You got another 2, 3, 4 years, then they're gonna know everything.